Says we're live. Uh-oh. Don't hide behind that coffee cup for too long.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are live with Mama Tribe today.
We are. Where am I? I'm not in San Diego.
No.
Am I on location? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're on location.
I'm on location here, broadcasting from my sister's house in LA.
Woohoo!
Yep. Daddy's coming back from out of town, and I've been single parenting, which means that I've been getting up way too early every morning. So maybe I'll take the sunglasses off halfway through the show. Who knows?
We'll see. I don't know, but I've been drinking lots of coffee. And is it as sticky in LA as it is here?
It is very gross.
It's gross.
And actually, where my sister is, there's like a nice breeze. So I'm enjoying the door being open right now and the breeze. But anyway, How are you this morning?
I'm okay. It's been a trying week for a lot of people. People are blaming the stars and the alignment and Capricorn and all this. I don't know what's going on. But people have just I've been having problems communicating and making myself understood. People have been fighting. So yeah, hopefully whatever this cosmic chaos is passes soon.
Yes, it's when I was having troubles the other day, I was hearing that it was the new moon, there was an emotional intensity. So yeah. We just need something to grab onto sometimes, because especially,
Definitely. So can you hold on one second, Em? Can you maybe tell everybody really quick what we're going to talk about today while I turn the volume down on Mr. Cat over here?
Totally, yes. Okay, so thank you for joining us, whoever's joining us here or watching us later. This is Live with Mama Tribe, and I have to be a little quiet because my sister had a baby 3 months ago now, and he's sleeping right now. We're going to talk about the Big Latch On today on the show. Yeah. Big Latch On is going to really happen on the 1st of August. There is some events on July 31st, but really the 1st of August is the day that all the mamas gather in a variety of locations. And I'm sure, Erin, you have the stats on like how many locations are happening.
Right. Well, I'll tell you so far from last year that there were 826 individual locations with a total of 23,906 women participating. So yeah, but the actual breastfeeding children last year were 13,798.
Cool.
Yeah, and what I don't understand is why they have breastfeeding children and then breastfeeding women.
Right.
So who were these women breastfeeding if it wasn't children? Because the number of breastfeeding women is higher than the number of breastfeeding children.
Yeah, that's what maybe they're counting the boobs. Because shouldn't it be higher, the amount of kids versus the mamas? Because maybe some mamas are tandem nursing. I don't know.
Okay, I could see that. Yeah. I mean, I would imagine it was at least even.
Yeah.
Like it's an easily 800 or 900 differential, more breastfeeding women than breastfeeding children. So.
Yeah, well, you said 26,000 women and then 13,000 kids, right?
Well, no, so it was 23,906 women in attendance.
Okay.
And in that attendance, 14,173 breastfeeding women.
Okay.
And then 13,798 breastfeeding children.
Yeah. Yeah, it should at least be over 14. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe, yeah. We'll
So
have to
that's my
figure
question.
out that.
What were these women breastfeeding if it wasn't children?
Maybe they were squirting their milk.
Were they puppies? Because, you know, we've seen those videos.
Well, and look at you right now. You're just right on it with nursing your little one over there, although not too little,
Not
but
so little anymore.
yeah.
Not so little anymore. Hey, did you see that article about the woman who was breastfeeding her child until her 7-year-old?
No.
Yeah, so one woman is breastfeeding. She has a 7 and a 2-year-old, and she's still breastfeeding the 7-year-old. And she said she will breastfeed her child until the girl stops asking for milk.
Rock
No.
on. That's so cool. Nice.
Yeah.
And I bet this is over in Europe, maybe?
No, it's here in the States. I'll have to post a link to the article, but it popped up in my feed. Apparently, it's gotten quite a bit of, you know.
Of course. Yeah. You know,
What's the word?
once they start asking for it, I mean,
Yeah.
we should not give it to them anymore.
No, because we're going to go with them to college.
Right.
We're
Totally.
gonna breastfeed them just before they walk down the aisle at their own wedding.
Well, yeah, whatever they want.
Right? Whatever.
Oh gosh.
So as you know, we're talking about supporting breastfeeding, and this is one of the cool things about the Big Latch On is that one of its goals is that in the future there be a Big Latch On event within walking distance of every household.
That would be rad.
Yeah, and you know, it's all about normalizing, and it's really cool to see how many countries. So last year there were 31 countries that participated. And, you know, back in 2010, there were only 2 countries, and that was New Zealand and the United States. So it's really awesome. Yeah.
Okay, and you said that this started in 2005.
Right.
So, and then 2010, there were only 2 locations, and now, wow.
No, there were 2 countries.
Oh, 2 countries.
2 countries, right. And
Yeah,
now last year there were 31 countries.
My brain is definitely not working. I have been, I have an excuse, so I'm sorry that I'm not computing everything you're saying.
I'm just throwing numbers at you, Em.
Yes, maybe I should put these back on.
I'm just throwing numbers at you. That's all I'm doing.
Well, you know, what's that?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that for us, I'm really excited. I didn't reach out to every single location, but there's about 20 California locations. So if you're watching this, if you watch this later and you are going to a Big Latch On, reach out to us because we'd love to just have you hop on. You can do it from your smartphone. You know, I doubt you'd be at your computer on a Big Latch On event. So, you know, we'll be able to get you on.
Yeah. I reached out to Tijuana, to the people in TJ in Tijuana, Mexico, which is just really a stone's throw from here. So hopefully we'll get somebody from there to jump on and chat with us. And, you know, I was reading some really surprising statistics the other day that in Mexico, it's actually, you know, breastfeeding is not common. And I'm really surprised, but then I'm not, because, you know, I was talking to some of my cousins about it, and I don't remember seeing anybody breastfeed when I was growing up, you know. Excuse me, Senor, Mr. Mono.
Well, and I thought too that it was actually more prevalent in, you know, countries like Mexico and countries where, you know, I mean, formula for a long time was a status thing. If you had enough money, you didn't breastfeed, you bought formula.
Right.
And so, you know, we're trying to bring it back, but that's a bummer. I thought that they actually nursed a little bit more.
I think it does go to that classist idea that if you're wealthy enough, you can afford formula instead of breastfeeding. So I would imagine that in the more indigenous or in the lower socioeconomic classes, it is more common, but it's one of those things of shame, you know, and it amazes me at how so many people that I talk to when I go down to Mexico or when I'm chatting with friends online, at how kind of taken aback they are at my outspokenness about breastfeeding. And I've always been considered a rebel growing up down there because I was, you know, half American, half Mexican. So I had a lot of feminist and rebel ideas about what I could do and say.
Yeah, exactly.
So it kind of falls in line with my personality. It's a fan. I'll make a fan, baby cakes, in just a bit. So, but I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised and kind of disappointed, you know. But hopefully, you know, there's this huge movement in Tijuana right now to normalize it, also with murals going up and stuff. So hopefully, we'll free the nipple.
Yeah, exactly. And I know, you know, we're have been a part of the normalization of breastfeeding over here. So we'll just we'll take it over to Mexico if we need to. Give them all the help that we can. So just quick about the location that we're going to be at. I have everything here on my phone all ready to go. So we've got the San Diego Breastfeeding Center that we are going to be on location at. Not sure if both of us are going to be at it or if one of us is going to be at home or what, but one of us will be there, or both of us. And so it starts around 9, and I think that they're going to do the actual latch on around 10:30. And I believe that if you're in San Diego and you want to go, even if you're not breastfeeding, I believe they still need people to count the breastfeeding mom.
Right.
So be a part of the event. And I think it's really awesome too, like when pregnant women who aren't yet breastfeeding go to these things. I did a couple of things like that when I was pregnant. And it was just nice to kind of get starting to get into the community. And these are the type of the events that, you know, moms, whether you're pregnant or you already have a baby, that you should go, go and find your tribe,
Right.
Like-minded people, or just, everybody needs, support. Another mama who has a baby the same age or, a little younger, a little older, it doesn't matter, but you kind of need somebody to normalize what you're going through. So start your tribe early.
Yay, that's right.
Yeah.
So, like MJ's saying, if you can't go to one of these events near you, you can definitely live vicariously through us and our Google Hangouts. And also, check out biglatchon.org for locations, because there might be something near you, or, there's still some time. You could host something, even if it's just in your backyard with your friends or people from your church or whatever community resources you have at your disposal. Yep. Do it. It'll be fun. It'll be neat. What I love, and I'm one of those people that I love participating in something that is bigger than me. So the idea that 20,000 people across the globe are participating in the same event at the same time. I don't know. I just find it fascinating. And I just think it really speaks of our era, in that we can be aware of each other. So it's really cool. So I hope that we get some mamas that want to jump in and join us.
Yeah. And, for the Big Latch Ons that I've been to, it's not just about breastfeeding. You see all these mamas wearing their babies, and it almost turns into like a baby wearing, event or meeting. People start sharing carriers and looking at carriers and, giving each other ideas. And, that's why I'm saying, like, even if you're pregnant or, if you're not breastfeeding, and if you are choosing a different way to feed your baby, you can go and be a part of this event, and just the support to be able to be around other people that are in the same position.
Yeah.
It's an awesome job being a mama, but it is hard.
The days are long and the years are short.
And also too, on the August the 1st starts World Breastfeeding Week, which, lots of things happen all over the world. And one of the things that I know that's been really cool that I actually participated in one year was there's lots of blogs that end up getting released, and moms that are telling their breastfeeding journeys and all their stories. I got to share mine about milk sharing, and it's kind of, it's nice to kind of get the thoughts and the ideas out on paper, but also, to give support. There's another way to support moms and let them know that, here's a way to be able to have your child have breast milk, and then, just there's other options out there, besides what you might know about. And then, I mean, that's just my story, but there's so many other things, because I've always said it, and I believe it. There's not a mom out there that I know who's breastfed a baby that hasn't had a challenge. So
and there's something great about being able to write your experience down, not only for your own sake or for the sake of others who are about to embark or who are experiencing the same or similar challenges, but also I think it's great because it's kind of like a snapshot for us to share with our kids.
Totally.
So they get to look back, and particularly for when they have kids of their own, or they're in a situation like that where they can say, hey, you know what, my mom did this. Check this out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's relatable, and it goes back to what I was saying, how because they grew up around it, it becomes normal to them. Whereas for some of us, it wasn't normal. It was, alien.
Totally. And I love to, when people, kids are just so, like, they just really don't care as much as we think that they do, like it's just so funny. Like I still nurse my 4-year-old, and when I do around other kids who, maybe are not used to that, they're like, he's biting you. What is he doing? I'm like, oh, he's nursing, and feeding him, and then it's just like, oh, okay, nothing traumatizing, nothing, crazy ever happens. And I think too, it's my demeanor. I'm just like, oh, I'm nursing him, not ashamed and not freaked out that, I'm exposing myself at all. What's that?
Feel like you're doing something odd or awful or something.
Yeah, because I mean, it's, the vibe that you give off is the vibe that you often get. So.
Did I tell you about the time when we had a play date? We had a friend of Cash's over, and her mom couldn't breastfeed past several months, so she was bottle fed. And I started nursing Cash, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, he's having, mama milk." And she's like, "What?" Yeah, mamas make milk, and he's having milk, and it's not out of a bottle, but. And then my friend texted me later on that night, and she's like, do you know that so-and-so, the little girl, went and tried to nurse from her dad?
That's awesome.
And we had to explain to her, no, mama's milk.
Right.
Daddy milk.
Totally. Yeah, that's awesome.
I just thought it was funny. But.
Kids are funny.
Yes. But thank you for joining us for the show this morning, for coming on. I know that, you being up in LA with your sister, I know there are several other things you would rather be doing at this moment, including holding that adorable squishy squish.
No worries. I'm loving too that we're getting lots of comments, because whenever I try to promote our show and have people either watch future shows or watch past shows, I always ask people to leave a comment, and we've been getting some really cool comments, and people think we're funny.
I'm laughing at that
because we're just being our true selves.
Yes.
No, but I love that, because I mean, laughter has always been the best medicine that I've grown up with. So hopefully we can give you guys a little chuckle here or there while providing you information and education.
There you go. And someone to drink your coffee with.
There you go. All right. So I
Okay.
think we covered everything, right?
Yeah, we did, except tomorrow night is my Mama Talk show
Oh, yeah.
with Allison Ellsbury. That should be really interesting. About the 5 signs of a spiritually gifted child. Oh, wow.
That's going to be fun. I like that. Uh-oh, what is it?
Yeah, he got into one of my lipsticks. Oh.
Oh, beautiful. Jason does that too. Yeah.
Put it back, please.
Oh, what a good mama. You let him wear your lip gloss.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So, yeah, so there's that. And then that's pretty much it right now. We're going to take September off.
Yes.
Of Live with Mama Tribe. But
are you going to miss us?
I know.
You'll probably miss us.
I'll still see you. But for those mamas that are just getting in our circles, they can at least go back and watch past episodes, catch up, that sort of thing. Even though we'll be taking September off, we will still have our After Dark series. So that should be good, and I'm looking forward to it. And I really hope,
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I really hope we start getting more mamas that want to jump on and join us. We have some that reached out, and we're already calendaring some moms. So if you would like to join us, hit us up. Send us an email at mamatribenetwork.gmail. Take 2. Okay.
Edit.
Send us an email at mamatribenetwork@gmail.com. And let us know, and we will set you up. We will get you all ready to go on a Google Hangout. So we can.
And also, too, if you have any ideas of shows things that you want us to cover, I think Erin's always said, you know, just tell us what you want us to research for you. We'll do the research. We'll get the experts. We'll, you know, get as much information as we can, and we'll do a show. And that also goes with giveaways. We've been doing some posts on our Facebook page about, like, what do you want free?
Yeah.
We'll try and reach out to these companies. But no, I've got actually a good list going. We just need to reach out to the companies and see if they want to do a giveaway. So
yes, and I have a couple of products that I'd like some mamas to test for us too. So if you're interested, let me know.
Sweet. All right. And since we're promoting your show, I'm actually going to do a little more promoting some posts coming up soon. But if you're watching this, I just did a show on healthy birth and pregnancy with Dr. G. So check it out. You can actually check out on our YouTube page. We have a playlist of all the After Dark series shows. So check them out there.
Woohoo! Okay, I got a naked boy in makeup over there. So
naked boy in makeup. You let him be who he wants to be.
He found the Halloween makeup, so I think I need to.
Okay. And I thought my sister was gonna join us, but I guess she doesn't want to.
It's okay. I understand. Life, this glamorous life, is difficult, you know.
Totally. I did brush my teeth this morning, though.
What?
I did brush my teeth this morning.
Oh, look at you. Hey, I actually bathed. So.
But I still have my pajamas on. Okay, Mama.
Okay, take it easy. Have a great day and stay cool.
Okay, you too.
Same goes for all you mamas. Peace out, bitches.
Bye.